You know you're too old for a movie when you're sitting there for 90 minutes going, so when's the movie gonna start? Based on the concept that seems to be quite popular on the internet involving short horror stories, this movie is like an anthology film for people with extremely short attention spans. Can you only concentrate on something for 5 minutes? Then this movie has you covered with almost a dozen short films that end before they start to get creepy. Believe it or not, the film has a plot of some kind. A mysterious man finds himself in a house with dead bodies, where an anonymous internet user taunts him with messages imploring him to review the contents of various USB sticks in order to find a clue as to why he's trapped in the house. Each USB stick contains a short horror story, and at the end of each video, the man progressively gets more and more disturbed. So, the movie is a series of short stories with a wrapper around it involving the man, kind of like those movies where a bunch of teens sit around a campfire to tell tales to each other. However, he is the most interesting part of the film. Finding out why he is there is far more important than any of the 10 or so short films that we are subjected to. Each story feels almost the same. They all feature a variation of some kind of unknown figure stalking the main characters. They also all seem to follow similar tropes. The power goes out, an ugly hand will cover a victim's face, a person will be dragged on the floor and usually under a bed, and there will be some kind of beast with red eyes. Each short story is created by a different director, and it seems they were all given these parameters to work around. Thus, we end up with very little originality between stories. The most criminal aspect of this film is the acting. While I understand it's a low-budget production, there's no need to scrape the bottom of the barrel for talent. The most egregious issue is the horrible voice acting of the narrator of the film. Clearly a young kid, his voice hasn't been trained for acting and is very grating, almost similar to my voice. On top of the average acting from the rest of the cast, with the exception of the guy trapped in their house watching the videos who is surprisingly engaging, the poor visual effects, seriously, how many glowing red-eye beasts do we need? We end up with a micro-anthology film with zero redeeming qualities and reasons to watch. The worst of the worst. This makes all those anthology movies that I hate look like absolute masterpieces and makes me never want to watch a horror movie whose target audience is people under 12. Watch Five Nights at Freddy's instead. At least it is a lot of fun and has a good story. I'm the Artie Dans and this is Shockmania. Thank you for watching this review. Please press like and subscribe if you'd like. Otherwise, I'll catch you in our next video.